before I, and then and Leighton, I would like to have you speak some things in a little more detail about as we talk about continuing to use this product and applying it to soil. But we are basically going to be taking this material, applying it to the ground, and we are regenerating, rebuilding the soil, making it viable again, bringing it back to the way it was thousands of years ago. And that is so important and so necessary, because when we talk about nutrient value, content, and the foods that we produce, everything that's been destroyed with the processes that are in use right now. We're, again, like Gary was kind of touching on in the beginning there when he was talking about how these inorganic fertilizers cause this growth, this explosion in productivity, but it's also destroyed the nutritional value of the foods that we produce. And the work here is to bring it back. And Leighton, maybe you want to talk a little more about the biology by which the process works to accomplish that.
Yeah, but let me say this one thing is, I have possession of 55 gallons of this material. I don't need it all. I've got 4 5-gallon buckets, which I'm going to be breaking down and doing some, I'm introducing diatoms to this product to see if I can knock the smell out without reducing the overall biology. In the experiment where I did, I took Muncher juice that had sat in the relative sun, because it was sunny during that period and it was relatively warm. I pumped it into my truck and into a 125-gallon brewer and stabilized it. And what I noticed when I uncorked the barrels was that it very much looked like a septic system. There was about 4 or 5 inches of crust, organic matter crust on the surface. I couldn't see what was on the bottom, unfortunately. I would assume that a lot of it had precipitated out, similar to some of the earlier experiments. But as soon as I put it in the brewer, 24 hours later, it smelled sweet. So that was an indication of how quickly that can be aerobically stabilized, which is really good. So Mo will tell you anecdotally that he's had products sitting around for a year or two in the sun, out of the sun, whatever. And as soon as he puts it in the soil, it reactivates. Yeah. So now it's a matter of, all right, how do we keep it active so that if and when somebody wants to start bottling this and putting it on store shelves, that the containers don't either explode or shrink in on themselves. We've still got to balance the incredible BOD of this product, because Mo will tell you, and so with Gary, that if you let this sit long enough, it actually sucks the air out of the container and it turns into a vacuum. So, that's a whole nother mystery that we've got to really unlock. But the start of that is to introduce diatoms into their product at various dilution ratios to see if we can find that sweet spot.